Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
McDaniels is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Green, then it's Levens, and it's Burks with the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Driving inside. Good work there as it goes. Burks has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And stolen by NP. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
And he's good on the second. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
What's up?
A free throw drops for Jeffries. And so it's Houston with it. Down by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Burks can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, and now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Rockets shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
On its way from Clark for 2. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
McDaniels passes to Pippen. The three-pointer no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Clark outside. Here's the teardrop. Person with the bucket. Person's got 7.
Good job getting others involved. MP with a well-placed pass.
Here's Levens. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Now, here's Clark. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they...
85.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th, we've got Johnson, and it's Brady in at the shooting guard position. That's in there, Johnson with the assist.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Rockets trail by 20. Green draws the double. Works for 3. The shot, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Clark. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Green, and they cash in right away with a quick shot.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Clark up top. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
There's the 3. And it's Levens missing. Charlotte leading by 19 points. Clark outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Green draws the double. Burks the pass to Green. And a wide open look for Levens. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's starting to show that unlimited range. MP going on the attack from deep.
Timeout called, the Rockets. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Pass to Clark. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Mikhailuk. Joseph against Clark. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now the pass to Clemens. Pocket 6 to the wing right side. Joseph up top. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. For the 3, Brady with the bucket. Brady's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Clemens passes to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Shoots a fader. He gets that one.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Charlotte leading by 23. Inside, Clark. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's now 30 points for MP.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
And here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run. The three. And another three for Charlotte.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Joseph with the ball. Now Burks, doubled by Bridges. Pass to Şengün. Here's Clemens. Puts up a three. He can't get that one to fall.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Clark for three. Nailed from three-point land. Clark's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
This one for three. The Hornets rebound. Takes the three. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Clark's got 39.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And that one is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hornets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking. People at home, I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.